Hey, howdy, hey everybody, and welcome to Ask Harry Season 2, Episode 3. And of course, me, Harry Humble, will be answering what you say. Let's see. Well, first of all, I've got a question from the previous episode, which I forgot to add in because I recorded the video too late. And it's from Island Rocks, and he or she says, "What is my favourite food?" Let's just say, chicken. I love chicken, it's awesome. Nice meat, even though it's got salmonella on it, and if you're not careful, you might get ill. First of all, but on the current batch of questions, let's start off with what Ben Bryan says. And he says, do you prefer the original Thomas or CGI Thomas? It's a very hard decision because even though I'm a Thomas fan, a lot of people might think the old classic model series is better. Some people might like the CGI series, but what I can say is I like both. But for CGI, I only like season 17 to present because 13 to 16 are total garbage. And yeah. Next up is a question from Aaron, and finally Aaron's for Sonic Original. Have you ever heard of Super Wings that's currently airing on Cartoonito? Let me guess, another CGI show on Cartoonito. It's of course going to be a bad one. In fact, I might search it up right now. It reminds me of a show called Polly, in my opinion. CGI looks a little better than some of the others, but unfortunately, I don't think it's any good. It's a Korean TV show. And it's from Little Aeroplane Productions. Okay, that's all I can say. Next up is another question from Island Rocks. What is my favourite video game? Too many to think of, so I can't answer that one because I'm a huge video game fanatic. Next up is a question from Raymond River. What do you think of the Woody and Daffy Duck series? Pretty interesting. I prefer my series and Ben Bryan's and Darren's plush series, but you do a good job. Well done. Next up is, oh my gosh, 14 questions from Jack. Seriously, that's a lot. Do you think that you should get the Playtime including Tickabilla DVD? Nah. Like I've mentioned before, I'm a video game collector, not a DVD collector, and Mum won't let me buy anything related to kids shows because I'm too old for them. What I meant by the "who would you rather eat" question, it was from AJ the Snake YT, AJ the Fangirl. She said, I still don't get any of those questions. Why would I eat fictional characters? It doesn't make any sense. And if you're watching this, AJ the Fangirl, no offense to you, but I think that question's quite stupid in my opinion. Sorry. Do you think Scoop's new voice is annoying? I do agree. Scoop is also a different character. Like, his old voice actor is Rob Brackshaw, and I think he did a good voice, and Scoop was a mature character. Now he's a hyperactive little thing. Ugh. Blake Harrison, you should try better. Do you have these pre-Bull and Ben DVDs? I don't own any Bull and Ben DVDs. Do you think the girl with Rebel in the vehicle is Ted is the scooter? Don't get that one. Do you like PJ Masks, Paw Patrol, Blaze and Monster Machines, Sophia the First, Doc McStuffins, Numberjacks, Cloud Babies, Octonauts, Chungton, or Mag the Knight? None of those really appeal to me. I used to like Numberjacks when I was younger, but the rest of them I'm not really into. Have you ever heard of Tractor Tom? Yes, I have heard of that show. I used to love it when I was younger. Are you excited for the brand new Thomas and Friends film Journey Beyond Sodal? I think it might actually turn out pretty alright. It's got some new characters in, and we get to see the main one for the first time, even though we did see it in The Great Race with Vickerstown Station and stuff like that. Oh, and the Great Railway show as well. Do you hate Barney and Friends? Definitely. I can't stand that show to bits. It's annoying, and of course the I Love You song. I love you. No, I can't stand that song. Do you like Postman Pat? Yes. Have you ever heard of Angel Mouse? Sort of. Have you ever watched Noddy's Toyland Adventures or Make Way for Noddy? I've seen a bit of Noddy's Toyland Adventures, and I've seen a bit of Make Way for Noddy, and they're not too bad. Noddy and Toyland and Noddy Toyland Detective aren't as good, but they're okay. Sorry, but I actually do like Noddy Toyland Detective. Sorry, Thomas. Galley. Which version of Fantasy do you like? The one I watched the most was the CGI series. Well, season 6 and 7 that were animated by Hibbert Ralph Entertainment before Zing Zing did it. That was good. If you had to pick anything from Sammy the Echidna store, what would it be? Don't know, in my opinion. Next up is 2 questions from Zach Zilla, or Spazgood War Togma, the Super VHS advert boy, as he used to be known as. And he says, do you like my YTPs? If so, what's your favourite, least favourite? You do good at YTPs, but I'm not a huge fan of modern YTPs, ones with air rape, flashing images and stuff like that. I prefer the old YTPs. 2, do you like the Tweenies? Yes, of course. The Tweenies was one of the shows that was part of my childhood. And last but not least, we get 3 questions from Eric Harwell. 1, if you like Richard O'Brien, do you like the scene where he says, will you start the fast, please? Well, that's a good scene from Crystal Maze because it's a catchphrase from him. Do you like Rocky Horror Show? No, I don't. 2, what do you think of my Thomas Schultz episodes? Haven't watched them. 3, we make Humble Toys Family episode. No, I won't, because I make my own episodes without them watching anything. Boring! Uh-oh. I gotta go. I'm off to do some Pokemon training. Goodbye, everyone.